everybody, welcome back. I apologize, we just had some technical issues. I had to restart my computer. I will troubleshoot what's going on with that, and hopefully will not happen again. But you know, let's get past that interruption. Thank you for sticking around if you have. I appreciate it. And let's get back into the game here. I haven't done anything, you know, since that happened. So we're in here. Let's check our email real quick because we received a couple of messages. And yeah, should be back to normal. Don't know exactly what happened there, but my computer just locked and needed to restart. You took the bastards out. Sam, I heard you took care of the terrorists in this area. How the hell did you manage that? I mean, those guys have got guns and God knows what else, and they wouldn't hesitate to shoot you dead. I can't believe you took them all out. Okay, yeah, no problem. Something glowing in the crater? Hey there, Sam. Everyone's got something they're good at, right? Well, I'm no exception. Ever since I realized I was stranded here on this island of on this desert island of a continent, I've been keeping my eyes fixed on the horizon. And you know what? My vision's gotten better as a result. People have taken to calling me Eagle Eye Charles. I don't care about your life, right? Get to the point. Anyway, I wanted to tell you about what's something I saw the other day. Something small and glowing down in the crater where Middle Knot City used to be. Really wanted to investigate, but we don't know any Bridges people in that area. Maybe it's something you could look into. Me and the wife are good, but we need a little something. I have a friend nearby. I'd like you to deliver something to. Okay, we're going there anyways. Hello, Lansby. How's it going? How are you today? Playing some Death Stranding, man. You see, the paintings of whales and dolphins I discovered in those caves might have been painted by the Neanderthals. I don't really understand the significance of it all, but it's definitely what my father was looking for. I don't think I've ever been so happy in my entire life, and it's because of you, Heart. Right? That would be happy too, I'm sure of it. Okay. No problem. Do well or as well as I can do in this damn cold. What kind of temps do you have over there, Lansby? It's a nice chill day here in London. Yeah. Put on our cap, our sunglasses, grab a few zip lines. Let's go make some connections. I will require 4 zip lines. No, I don't want anything on the truck. What do you have? Can we put this on our back, please? Although that's pretty heavy, dude. Oh, it's pretty heavy. Do you know what? Put it all on my back. I don't want anything in the truck because we're gonna ditch it at some point for sure. So we gotta go to the mountaineer place, and I think the best way to do it will be to make some zip lines that connect some of the existing ones, like right here. Don't quite have any zip lines actually, which is interesting. I think the closest one that could link would be that one. So we could maybe just set up a few zip lines around the place. Let's go do that. Your AC is set to 23. You're in burrito mode. Is 23 supposed to be like cool? The temperature is good, but I have a cold. Oh, Oh, that's what you meant? Damn. That sucks, dude. That sucks. Okay, so let's start with a zip line right here. I think it would be great if we can have a zip line that connects from here, basically. That's weird, it doesn't show the mountaineer? Huh. Strange. Anyway, yeah, let's just build one here, so PCC.
Sam, that spot is too close to an existing structure. If you want to build a new one, you need to do so outside the sensor ring.
Okay, here we go.
Restrictions lifted.
Right here. It's gonna be a good spot. Oh, actually, there's a zip line over there. Is that useful? It is. Why isn't it connecting to that zip line over there? You know? Like that zip line. It's not connecting to it. There we go. Okay. Well, good enough. Let's pop it there. We're actually gonna go on foot. I don't need the truck for this. It's just gonna be a hindrance. Most of my days right now, I feel like I'm playing myself in third-person mode. What, do you mean like you're in autopilot or something, Lansby?
Construction complete.
You got your heating on right now, snuggle mode. It's very nice and warm here as well. Boom. Zip lines. So we actually have a couple of different options. Because there are zip lines set up semi nearby, we could just use those, or we could build a new zip line system that goes to the mountaineer. My personal preference would probably be making our own, because those aren't very well connected to start with. So I think we're gonna try that. Let's just go towards the mountaineer. The question is, do these trees stand in the way? They might actually. Okay, so maybe we can't do it here. We have to go for the others. The other zip lines, that is. Got over, just Alpha says, I just got over pink eye and having the flu at the same time. And before you question, no, I wasn't eating the booty. I was not gonna say that. You literally feel like you're watching yourself in third person. That is so interesting. Do you mean that from like a philosophical standpoint, Lansby? Okay, so you can see the distance there. We can go all the way up to 300 meters between zip lines, so we can cover a lot of ground. But what we do want to keep in mind is the bandit camp. Right, we wouldn't want to encroach on the bandit camp. if we can avoid it. So let's see, how about here? The distance is okay, but we do have a bit of a tree block situation. We'll bump it there. There's no timefall here. No. What is pink eye, by the way? I think I've heard of it before. It's like some kind of flu. You could say that. I get sick. When I get sick, it's usually very bad. And I just can't shake this one. Dude, that really sucks. You know, I have a lot of sympathy for you. I hope that you feel better. The one positive thing about either being in pain or feeling sick is that once it passes, you gain a new appreciation for just your normal status, right? Was I able to counter that? I was not. Give me my rifle. Very important to get the rubber rounds. I can't see shit. Run. This is why we need the zip lines. Traveling is very inefficient when you have to get through these like groups of dudes and BTs and stuff. Pink eye is an infection in the eye? Okay. That sucks, Michelle. Sorry to hear that. These fucking guys, man, where do they keep coming from? Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to build it here. Ah. Build it there. Right, buddy. Where are they shooting me from? Oh shit. Fuck. Okay. Get out. Just get me out of here. Get me out of here. I'm dying. Phew. I think we're safe for now. Are they still coming for us? What? What do you mean obstacle is in the path? We just used it. We just used it and there was no obstacle, my dude. Try it again. Oh, come on, man. Can you move the current one more to the right? No, I can't. I need to unbuild it and then rebuild it. It's just super annoying though because we're gonna run into them and I need to heal up before I go there or I'm gonna die. It's kind of annoying as well that it doesn't show my current blood levels. So I think really we need to do a couple things, I think. We're gonna need more zip lines because we have to cover more distance. So our approach is a little flawed and we're gonna have to heal up. So sadly, not making the progress we wanted here, but
Beginning scan.
have to play it safe. I don't want to die there. I also need new boots.
Clear.
My boots are running out.
All weapons will be locked. Use of warnings is prohibited. All clear. Welcome.
Would be great if they had made it a quick move mechanic just to avoid. Yeah, well, you can't please everyone, right? If they had done that, Lansby, then a lot of people would be like, oh, you know, that's unrealistic.
Condition poor. Replacement is advised. Use of weapons.
But yeah, it's annoying because when you dismantle a structure, you don't regain it. So you have to, you know, you have to rebuild it. That's the only way. Okay, we'll get those. Thank you. Can I have some new boots? And we're gonna have to donate some more materials if we want more zip lines. No, I don't want to undo. Don't you dare. I will hunt you down. Okay? And we do need to rest, sadly, to recover our HP real quick. I can skip some of these cinematics to make it quickly. To make it more quick. Quicker? Quicker. If it's realistic, you name it a simulator. Well, no, come on, man. It's not black and white, right? It's not either a simulator or, do you know what I mean? There's gradations, right? And there's gameplay elements that if you make them too gamified, you could take away from the experience. So there's certainly a balance.
Sam.
I mean, in that particular case, I would have preferred the ability to just move the zipline a scooch. But I also understand why they didn't do it. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. My otter hat.
Footwear condition poor. Replacement is advised.
Why is it not displaying? Where? Oh, maybe I can't if I have the glasses on? My hat is not showing. Okay. I'm a little disillusioned with everything that's going on here. Gotta be honest with you.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
But we're gonna make it. We just have to set up a zip line so we can get past the terrorist camp without being attacked every time. No, I get what you're saying, Lansby, and you know the game has a bunch of stuff that's not realistic. But I do think there's a balance, right? It does suck though. Really sucks. So you're really not gonna let me obstacle detected. Well, now we gotta go there. We gotta dismantle that one. By the way, one useful thing though is that you can actually dismantle stuff from the map. You don't get any of the materials back, but you do recover some bandwidth, which is the limit for how many structures you can build. So that's useful. So what you can see there, I tried to counter their ping, and it worked. So in theory, I shouldn't be detected unless I'm seen by them, you know? So you do have to try to avoid that, but... There are a bunch of them. Are they coming for me? They are, I think. We kind of have to run through here, in all honesty. Try to get out of this area. Reload. Holy shit. It's a metric ton of them. Can't even see where they're shooting me from. Holy shit. Oh god. There's one guy there. Okay. I think we got most of them. So now what we gotta do is build the zip line in a way that doesn't have the, you know, the trees blocking the... Excuse me, sir. Holy shit. I don't think if there's anywhere we can place it. Stop it, sir. Okay, the threat has been deactivated. So now we can think. Look for a spot and think. We need a place definitely out of the trees. And I mean, we would like to have it not close to the camp. But then again, that doesn't seem possible. So that shouldn't have any problems, but then we need a connection to that other one as well. Obstacle detected? Oh. Oh, I hate this area. Oh man, okay. I think we need to go into their camp to do it. Like, this is not a very good zipline because we're in their camp. Hostile territory. It does do the connection, so maybe this is good enough. If we just zip through, we should be fine. Would be great if you could cut down a tree. Oh, dude, yeah. I wish. Also, for some reason, our blood levels aren't recovering. Typically, that used to be the case. Okay, so we can make sure the zipline works both ways now. Great. And now we shouldn't ever have to face that camp again, because we should be able to just zip through. There's a bit of a zipline system here. If we look at it, this goes back to here, up here. We want to go to the Mountaineer. And so, probably the best way is to connect back to Mountain Knot City. So let's take the zipline here that goes up. Just Alpha, you just won 4 games in a row? 4 chicken dinners? Dude, congratulations. You're a machine. What platform do you play on? Okay, so we want to go up in this direction, I think. So the best way to connect back is to go up this pass and then up the mountain, I think. We're gonna do that. But I'm gonna take a very short break. I need a new coffee. Stay caffeinated and powerful. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. I'll leave you with one of my tunes. I'll see you on the other side. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you got your coffee, and I hope you're ready to continue with the connection of stuff, connecting stuff. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna keep an eye on this. Oh, you can now see my otter hat. That's beautiful. Okay, so keeping an eye on that zip line, we can go up to 300 meters distance to connect it, you know? So we're gonna do it. Gonna go in this direction. I don't know if we can safely cross this river. It doesn't look too deep, but the current is apparently very strong. Oh! Random ladder. Nope. Oh! Get on the ladder. Take it easy, Sam. Need a little snack? Getting dizzy. What's your snack of choice, Michelle?
You alright? Yeah, right.
So, what's our play? We need an elevated position where we can place the zip line. So that's the game plan. I think this might be a good candidate. Let's see. There's actually a zip line up there. Hold on a second. Does that connect to our own zipline system? I think it does. Maybe. No, that's where we built our other zipline down there. This is not our zipline system, sadly. Okay. So we got 2 ziplines left. It's not a whole lot. We might have to come back for more. But this is a good spot. Maybe a little mini pizza? Oh, I could go for that. Can you place ziplines anywhere you want? Or is it in specific places? Great question. Dude, the beauty of it is you can place them anywhere. So, like I said, I built my own custom zipline system that connects, you know, everything in this region here to all the way over here, which is beautiful. And now we need to connect some of these other spots more to the north.
Construction complete.
Also, you can see ziplines from other players, which you can make use of. For example, right there ahead of us, you can see there's a zipline up here that we might be able to use. In fact, I think that's maybe a good idea. We have 2 options, right? We can use this and go straight to the Mountaineer, or we can continue on this path. And you can see from where we are to the next zipline, there is like 400 meters. So that would be enough distance. Let's remove all markers. That would be enough distance to cover, or sorry, I'm not phrasing that correctly. 2 zip lines, which is what we have left, or even 1, would be enough to cover that distance, is what I was trying to say. I love that, dude. I love the fact that you can build these in a very custom way. Very cool. So we're gonna try to do that. It might be a little challenging. And I think that in the distance is the Mountaineer town or post, however you want to phrase it. So anyway you slice it, it's not too far off. Okay, so that's the zip line we would have to connect to. You can see it right over there, and there's another one over there, which should be okay. Should be okay to connect. Just Alpha subbed! My dude. Thank you so much for the sub. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your loyalty paw that is now forever attached to your name. And welcome to the group. For being a sub, you get special rewards as well. So if you join our Discord, there's a link down below in the panels. You get access to... What? Why is it... I think that's out of range to build it there. You get access to the high quality version of all the audio tracks that I produce. And you also get access to early stuff. And access to a great community in the Discord as well. Which, for that, you don't have to be a sub. But it's all part of the package. Thank you, thank you. One thing I've been wondering about this game is an open world, but you just have to go from one point to another point to the expected network. Does the open world actually reward you by exploring? Yes. Yes, it does. It rewards you in many ways. Whether or not you personally find, you know, those ways meaningful, that would be a Landsby question. You know what's meaningful for you, right? And I would say that for me, yes, it absolutely does. But it's a bit difficult for me to answer that for you because it is very subjective.
Sam, you've lost too much blood, and it's made you anemic. Perform a blood transfusion or get some rest before you drop.
How do I perform a blood transfusion? Equip? Oh, there. Okay. So you can connect to up there. I really want to do one that can connect to all, but we just didn't have a good placement to start with. Like, it's gonna be very tricky to find a good spot for that one. Let's see. Going up this way. Gotta support streamers you love. Thank you, man, and thank you so much for that. For that, you know, the kind words regarding the podcast. As someone who was a longtime fan, very important to hear that people enjoy the part I play in those. So it's a bit of a, you know, there's a lot of pressure. No! I did not mean to do that. That is the wrong position. Ah. Well, we're gonna have to disassemble this now. I was just wondering, as it's very story-driven game, as I understand, so the main game would be able to do the storyline, but if it's not a strict storyline, so I think there would be different ways to answer that, but for the most part, it is about the story. But at the same time, I found myself just losing time in doing all of these things, you know? Building roads, connecting zip lines just because it's fun, not because I necessarily have to. So I just have to level with you. I fucked up, okay? I screwed up. I'm gonna have to go to the station by foot. And then get some more zip lines there to finish the network. Ah. I like your layman Carrick's technical. in Greg's boomer views. Caller out of space. I didn't see you come in. What's going on? How's it going? How far are you in the game? We are still in chapter 7 and about 50 hours in. Having a lot of fun with it. Works well as a podcast. I wish that you were playing what you were playing was a longer segment. Oh, interesting. Really? No, I got that you meant Reg. the autocorrect messing with you. Dude, that's interesting feedback to hear that you like hearing about what we're playing, because we weren't sure if that was something people were interested in hearing. We do typically cover it, maybe not, we don't maybe phrase it as in, you know, what have we been playing this week? But what we do say, for example, is we go like, you know, Death Stranding thoughts, and then each of us go through and, you know, I might say, I've played X hours this week, and here are my thoughts. So it's typically more in that form, but you still get the same information. Reg Boomer views. Oh man. Yeah, Reg is awesome. Honestly, if the podcast was like 5 hours, I'd be happy. Dude, really? That's awesome. It's I love to hear that people enjoy it, because it's a bit surreal to me, you know, to be a part of it. So it's, again, just nice to hear that it's working out. I think we have a good combination of personalities, because okay, we need to donate some materials so we can build more stuff. Because I find some other podcasts, there's just, everybody's just always in agreement on everything, and that's just okay, let's recycle this. That's just, it doesn't make for as much of a interesting discussion, I think, right? If it's just like, yeah, we agree on that, moving on. And I think with us, even though we're always like directionally, I think, in agreement on most things, you will find very often that, like, on a particular game, one thing that I found pretty cool, Carrick will be like with his disapproval face. Like the Need for Speed game, right? That was one case where we talked about the same things, but for me they were pluses, and for Carrick they were they weren't great. Which, that was fun. Okay, now we can fabricate a number of zip lines. We'll make 5, just because I don't like having to do these all the time. Load them on. Let's just complete the zip line so we don't have to do this in the future.
Thank you for your contribution.
Dude, how many games does Reg own? We don't know. Nobody knows. It's a very big number, too big to be held on a single integer. I like the fact you don't talk over each other and everybody's view is decent and insightful. That is very difficult. Yeah, the not talking over each other is actually very challenging, and I think we manage fairly well. But the trick there is that there's always, you know, let's say that Reg is talking about something. There's always a small window of time between him ending his piece and then Carrick jumping in. So, you know, there's, when you get to know the other guys, you get a feeling for when that window is that you can jump in and do a follow-up without talking over each other. But it takes a lot of time to get to know those. It's almost like a flow, you know? Like you gotta find a flow for it, which we don't always get right, but I think overall it works pretty well. So, and that's something actually, you know, watching other podcasts, I see people have that issue where they don't get that right, and it is a bit messy to listen to. Okay, let's pop another one here. Actually connects with a bunch of them. And we're gonna need one more. Go slow, Sam. Slow. Slow, Sam. And now we need one more to connect to the one we just created. Or is being created. I don't think Carrick likes that Stranding. He's militant with games. Yeah. I don't think Carrick likes it very much. At least, I would say... Yeah, he's not very impressed with it. Might be just a good way of saying it. So, actually, the zip line we gotta connect to is up there. Feels more like he doesn't care for it. Yeah, he's like indifferent, I guess. Like it's okay, but almost not worth mentioning. And I, of course, disagree. I think it's very much worth mentioning. Even in a conversation like top games of the year, I would be mentioning it there. Do you feel like it's hard to articulate why you don't like a game sometimes? I think it can be, yeah. But I mean, most times I can put my finger on the main things, right? I think sometimes it's hard to say why one thing is different for you than for other people, let's say. I could see that. But I think overall we do a good job of saying, you know, why we don't like something. That's important too, right? Because if you're not able to explain that, then how the hell are people gonna know why you don't like something? We need to find a way to connect back to that. That's gonna be tough, dude. Let's try this spot. Insufficient chiral bandwidth. Well, fuck you too. Okay, so the solution to that is we can dismantle some structures that we have out in the world that we don't need anymore. I'm not gonna dismantle any of the zip lines because I love those. But do we have anything we don't need, like maybe generators, something like that? That is annoying, man. We ran out of bandwidth. Well. That sucks. I think we might not have enough to do the connections we wanted to do. I mean, look at this. All we needed was one more to connect the whole thing. But we didn't manage to do it. Okay, well. We can probably do it later on. Let's take a piss. Relieve some stress. Let's see. Lansby said, yeah, but that's how it is with a medium which are so subjective like games. Yes, yeah. But there's still objective things you can say, and also you can talk precisely about subjective views, right? Which we all can do, and we should try to always do. I like I beat Jedi Fallen Order, but I wasn't a huge fan of it, and I can't really figure out why just alpha. Dude, that's a big mushroom. That's a big mushroom. You can't figure out why. Well, I'm sure if you put enough thought into it, you would be able to like pinpoint a few things, right? Maybe you would say, oh, the combat wasn't fun, or I didn't like some of the story beats. Ouch. Was Sekiro better? I've not played either. Well, Sekiro is too different to compare. The way I view Sekiro after beating it is it's a rhythm game combined with a Dark Souls game. And the problem is, I don't like the rhythm part as much. I still liked it, it's a great game. So don't get me wrong there, you know, but it's just not as fun for me. It wasn't as fun for me. My Dune says the ropes. Do the ropes have bandwidth? That's a great question. I don't think they do. Like ladders and such. I don't think they have bandwidth, but I could be wrong about that. Could very well be wrong about that. Okay, so we don't have like a full zip line, but it's honestly close enough to make no difference at this point. So our mission is, we can't see our mission on the zipline. Let's get down real quick. Our mission is go to the Mountaineer, which we can do from here, showcasing our zipline network. Love playing Death Stranding on my Vita. Oh, you mean like with remote play? Does that work well? That's awesome, dude. I hadn't thought about that, actually. You want to go to the Mountaineer. Is this the right one? It does get a little confusing. Yeah, this is the ticket. Just Alpha said, I feel like the game goes from these guys are easy to okay. Now I'm getting my butt kicked out of nowhere in Fallen Order. Oh. No, we need to close that zipline. We will. Once we unlock another station, we're gonna have more bandwidth. We're gonna be able to do that. Do you have any lag when you play like remote play? Because I haven't tried it on my Vita ever. That's awesome though to hear. I could see a game like this being awesome to play on the Vita. Boom. Look at that. That's the zipline, guys. Well, to be clear, it's only part of our zipline system, you know?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Only a part of it.
ID. Clear. Weapons keeping up. All weapons will be locked until departure.
If you're on Wi-Fi, it's good.
Sam,
Wired connection helps. You play at work, but you mean wired on your PS4?
Sam Bridges, there's someone we need you to deliver a package to. She's a strange bird. It lives even higher up in the clouds than we do. And the research
Strange
she's
bird.
doing, well, it's out there and then some. And we're talking straight up occult stuff, though she wouldn't be very happy hearing me say so. And she claims she's delving into the mysteries of the cosmos. Anyway, I found this rock out in the mountains with a handprint on it. And when I mentioned it to her, she got all excited. I honestly don't know what kind of close encounter she thinks it signifies. But I was wondering if you could bring it to her for me. And joining the
Mountain
QCA's
Boomer?
opened my eyes to a few things. Like how there are all these people out there trying to make sense of the Death Stranding in their own way. And sure, her ideas may sound like the ravings of a lunatic to me, but they clearly mean something to her, and I'd like to help her out. With your assistance, that is. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
Okay. So let's see what you got. Also, let's send out a bot delivery. Sure, go for it.
deploying autonomous delivery bot.
Those are always funny. So what do you got for me? You're taking me to the spiritualist with 80 kilograms. Okay. I can do that. I am gonna need an additional ladder. Holy balls. Offload for now. Thank you. That is a lot.
Sam, it's just like the one at South Knot City. A vortex loaded with so much chiralium that it's almost off the charts. Slowly but surely, it's creeping closer to us here in Mountain Knot. At least that's what I think, but I can't see it. Not with the naked eye. But the data doesn't lie. It's the same temporal phenomenon that you told me dropped you in a war zone.
I told you. But that wasn't.
The Cupid's limiter can handle most chiral spikes, but we didn't plan for another supercell.
Another supercell.
I told you it was the same as before.
Mama, is that you?
You got me, Sam. It's been a while. But not really. Mulligan, Lochna, we're the same. One body, one mind, one being. There's no point in trying to draw a distinction. Not in this world. We're all connected.
Whoa.
Remember that.
Well, that's not Mama, actually, Dolce. That's her sister, Lochna. Listen, our cargo situation is a little testicular right now. You optimize it a little. Carry on back. Let's go back in now, do another optimize. And let's pop it. We haven't saved in a very long time. Let's do that. Alright. And let's set out. So, we don't have any zip lines available to build right now. I mean, we have the zip lines, but we don't have the bandwidth. So, we're not going to be able to connect this new place. which kind of sucks. But let's see. Hopefully it's not too bad in terms of like enemy presence and so on. Also, we're not gonna be able to use our snow terrain skeleton, or legs in this case, because we need the weight capacity from this one. So that's gonna be difficult. Could have probably ziplined to this one at least. Come on, dude. Okay, let's take a look here. Probably useful to zipline through that. Actually. Boom. I found the best thing ever. Babushka kitty. What's that, Michelle? All those packages, you need circus music playing. It's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? In a good way, though. Okay, let's take a sec. Pump a monster drink. Dude, this terrain is fucked. We are gonna need to set up a zip line here. The moment we have some bandwidth available. Is caught in Babushka, comrade? I don't understand that combination of words. The Russian kitty?
Great.
It is incredibly snowy and difficult to traverse. Also, this could be BT territory. We don't actually know, because we don't have with us our BB. It's cat in scarves. Or like people just wrap scarves around cats. Oh dude, it's so far. It's painfully far. Check Discord later? I will. I will check it later. Come on, Sam. You got this. Let's take a second to repair our cargo, because I think it's getting fucked. No! We ran out. And we don't have any more shit. Wait, what? My God. Oh! The weather. Anyone else out of Monster? In my private room, all I have is Timefall Porter drink. It's a white can. Exactly. The same thing happened with me. I think they patched it. I don't know what's up with that. That's weird, right? Oh, dude, this is brutal. Come on, Sam, climb. Oh, Lord. Take it slow. And keep drinking Monster. You still playing VR? I know you were enjoying Labo. Labo? Not really. No. I haven't played VR in a while, to be honest. Poor man, yeah, he's getting knackered. My God. Such a brutal climb, too. This is a little dangerous. Maybe we want to use a ladder here. The angle is a little awkward. Come on, Sam. Oh shit. Where is it? Oh, it's there. How far is this thing, man? It's not too far from here. But this is gonna be risky as fuck. We're gonna need a rope here. Asgard's Wrath. I did check it out. It looks fun. Some of the combat seemed a bit awkward, but looks like probably the best VR RPG out there. Our materials are just ruined, dude. Oh shit. Go around. Well, on the bright side, we don't have any BTs in the area. So it could be worse. A lot worse. Oh shit. Cargo container ruined. We lost our cargo. No. We fucked up. This has never happened. I don't know what happens now. Is it just mission failed? We might need to reload. We'll see. Oh, Jesus. This is the most just grueling trip we've had. Insane. Finally, we hear some music pop. And we should be in the vicinity. Whoa. Take it easy. This way. Mountain climbing game would be cool. Yeah, I think so.
Express ID verified.
What is your lame superpower
All weapons will be locked until departure.
if you had one? A lame superpower? Probably like not ever having to go to the toilet, maybe. That would be nice. That'd be cool. We can try to deliver, but I mean, I think it's gonna be a disaster. Let's see what happens, man. We haven't failed the delivery so far, but I think we will now.
Delivering cargo.
You not like pooping? Well, if I could just not have to ever do any of those things. Not just pooping, but...
I've been expecting you. The Mountaineer told me all about you. This handprint you brought me, or stencil as I prefer to call it, is a vital clue. It hails from an era long before the dawn of human history. I'm going to date it and lay bare the cause of the Death Stranding. And when I do, all the secrets of the cosmos shall be revealed.
Wow.
Did you know this mountain used to be a pyramid in ancient times? It's true. You won't find a place closer to the beach than this. To the wellspring, a source of untold power. How else do you think that chiral network of yours works? But I digress. Show me the stencil.
Oh, Michelle.
Thank you. It's in excellent condition.
It's in excellent condition. What do you mean? It was broken. Okay. Well, that worked. Somehow. Okay, well, listen, folks. I'm gonna take a break to have some lunch. So, I want to thank you for joining me today in this bonus stream. We'll be back for our usual stream later. We might start earlier because I'm still on vacation for the last day today. But we're gonna leave it there. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, there's many ways you can support the show. You can head over to my YouTube and follow there. There's a bunch of stuff that I'm pushing out to the YouTube channel as well. A lot of stuff we're trying to do. There you can also follow me on Twitter, follow me here on Twitch, and hit the notification bell. You can join us over on Discord for daily conversations and more. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, we'll catch you next time. Bye bye.